McDevitt.
Gerald, you've just been doing a lap to give a clap to these supporters. Your first Stamford Bridge goal.
Very happy, yeah. Yeah, in those games it's good when you score easy, and I was lucky to score this one, so I'm very happy.
And it was a clinical performance today. It's all well and good being the Premier League team against lower league opposition, but you've got to do the job, and you did it with such efficiency and professionalism today.
Yeah, what you say, it's always difficult against those teams. I think we played good from the back. The tempo was fast. We created many chances. Actually 90 minutes long, and we scored 7 goals, so it was a perfect game.
Well, look, you've made it now into the last 4 of the FA Cup, and the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley awaits.
Yeah, dream coming true.
How much are you looking forward to that, Wembley?
Yeah, very. Yeah, what I said, it's a dream coming true to play in the stadium Wembley. So let's see who we're going to face.
Now, how good was it to finally get one here at Stamford Bridge? You like the FA Cup. Your first goal was in the FA Cup, and now one today at home.
It's my tournament, isn't it? No, I was very happy to score my first one at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, very happy.
Well, one more game to go, then you're in the final, so we'll see if it is your tournament. Well done today.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah, is it his tournament? Is it Chelsea's tournament? I mean, who knows? They're one of 4 names that will be in the hat, joining Manchester City, of course, who beat Liverpool earlier today. I suppose the best place to start is with Gerald's goal, and it was really it just set in motion exactly what Chelsea wanted to do just 1 minute in.
Yeah, it's what they had to do. They probably wouldn't anticipate scoring so early, but they would have wanted to. And it was a great start, and as you said, the worst possible start for Port Vale. They tried to break the game into sections. It didn't quite pan out like that, and again, you're going to see this is anticipation just before the first contact was made. He's like a striker, like a forward-thinking player. The ball goes over his head, he turns, spins in the box, and then he's waiting and executes a fine volley.
Have you ever been in a position, Karen, where you've
you're going to ask me if I've been in a position to score a goal? Cheers, Rex. Cheers for that.
Yeah, to do that. Have you ever scored a goal, Karen?
No. To be fair, though, just on Chelsea, I thought their set pieces have been brilliant. Yeah. And, of course, they have been throughout the season. The stats have really backed that up. But, today, another threat. And I think, as you mentioned, the early start, it calmed a little in the stadium immediately. That's a real big plus point for Chelsea. Get it early, start early, calm, settle the nerves a little bit.
And so hard for Port Vale in that situation. That's what I was going to ask you, was if you've ever scored a goal, as if you've ever been in a position where you're the underdog and then you get that early sucker punch, and how hard is that to come back from?
Yeah, I'm sure I would have been. I don't quite remember which
but
game
that was. But it doesn't remember, because it didn't happen too often.
No, but again, yes, your game plan goes out the window. As I said, you want to kind of go away from home and just be hard to beat, resolute, and all of a sudden you find yourself 1-0 down so early on. Again, probably in a situation they would have anticipated Chelsea cutting through them and creating moments in free play, but set piece would be disappointing.
Yeah, but you know what? I have to say Port Vale did hold their own between the first and the second goals, but again, the early sucker punch, and then of course when João Pedro scored on 25 minutes, it kind of looked as though it was only going to go one way after that.
Pedro was really, really sharp today, João Pedro. But I love this little flick round the corner from Santos. I mentioned that earlier, but again, Neto again was very, very sharp and a real threat down that right-hand side. Anticipated it, and look, it's about the quality. First touch, composure, not to just slash at it and take your time and then, finish it as well as he did. But it was a really, that first touch there, Jody. Oh,
great first touch and composure to spin and face play, and as I said, it took his time. Defender slightly dives in, and then all of a sudden he finds the one angle that will score him a goal.
Own goal. And actually for this one, the play from Malo Gusto and the setup was actually fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah,
again, they find themselves behind Port Vale's mid-block, and all of a sudden, as soon as they get the ball behind the last line of defence, they break with such pace, outnumber Port Vale, and again, a well-worked shot. Gusto, as soon as he plays that ball, watch how fast he reacts now. Before anyone can turn, he's running in behind, and then, again, well-weighted there from João Pedro across the goal, and Cole Palmer anticipates a save, and unfortunately for Gabriel, he taps it in.
I think that's what you see there. Gusto's played quite inverted today, and you get his just rewards. And look, I know it wasn't Cole Palmer's goal, as you said, but you always tell any young centre forward, follow it up, and if he didn't, it wouldn't have been an own goal. So credit to him, and I thought Cole was played a mature performance tonight, and again, after the international break, it was nice to see him out there, get that moment as captain, and then do the job well.
Yeah.